Now, I have featured countless RC cars and trucks on my channel in the last 3 years, but there's one truck I'm yet to feature. And the truck I'm talking about is this one, the very popular two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash. So why is this truck so appealing for people looking to get into the RC hobby? What is it about the Slash that makes it such an amazing truck? Well, the best way to answer all these questions is to actually give this one a try, because I really want to work out why these things have got such a good reputation and what makes them so good. So here it is. This is the two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash. This thing is brushed, it's ready to run out the box, and today we're going to find out what all the fuss is about. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at what we get in the box. We'll then get a 2S pack fitted and we'll find out just how good the Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive actually is. But before we do that, I want to say a huge thank you to Rochester RC for sending out the Slash for me to feature on the channel today. Now, these guys are great, and if you haven't already started using them to purchase all of your RC cars and parts, then why not? They offer free UK shipping, no minimum order, and best of all, if you use code BeyondRC, you're going to get 5% off your entire order. After this video, head over and check them out. I will leave links down below to their website, and if you're after a product that isn't featured on the site, send them a message or an email and they will happily assist. So in the box, we've got the Slash itself, and we're going to take a closer look at this in a moment. We've got a basic 2-channel transmitter. Yeah, not too bad. We've got a nice foam grip on the wheel there. We've also got our steering trim adjustment, and that is pretty much it. Some preload spacers for the shocks, a basic toolkit which includes some Allen keys and a cross wrench. We've got a foam spacer for our battery tray. We have got another little accessory pack. We've got some body clips in there, some spare screws. This is your optional high-speed gearing, and if you're looking to do some on-road stuff, fitting this will get you some more speed. We've got some decals. Finally, we've got a colour manual, and this thing is incredibly nice, lots of detail, and perfect for a beginner starting out in the hobby. So back to the truck then. Now we've got a nice flexible front bumper, the same on the rear. Now I'm a huge fan of the red and grey colour scheme on this, but if you don't like this one, there are so many options out there. Check these tyres out, these are really cool, and the compound feels really nice. So let's take a closer look at the electronics first, then we'll have a look at the chassis features. Now this has got the XL5 ESC, the Titan 12-turn brushed motor, and a waterproof servo. And if we have a look underneath, you can see the servo saver there. Your receiver is housed in the receiver box there, and what I like about this, it is a decent size, so if you do want to run an aftermarket radio, it's really easy. Now today I'm going to be running this on a 5500 mAh 100C 2S LiPo, and it's very important that you make sure your ESC lights up with a green light, which means low voltage detection is switched on. If you've got a red light showing, it means you're set up to use nickel metal hydride batteries, and you won't have low voltage detection, so you will need to change that over. So moving on, let's talk about the chassis features then. Now we've got oil-filled shocks front and rear. Again, a really nice front bumper and a rear bumper. We have got adjustable turnbuckles, plastic drive shafts, a plastic chassis with these really nice side guards. As you would expect, ball bearings throughout. And taking a look at the rear of the vehicle, you can see your transmission there. Now this thing is brushless ready. All you need to do is fit a brushless motor and ESC, and it will handle the power upgrade. But I want to see how it performs on the stock setup today before I start recommending brushless conversions, because I think it's still going to be a solid performer even on the brush setup. And that is pretty much that. Now there's only one thing left to do. We need to see how this truck actually performs. So I'm just giving it a very quick on-road test. I know it's not going to be insanely quick, probably close to 20 miles per hour, maybe even less. They're a great package for a lot of people looking to get into the hobby, who may not want, you know, one of those cheap Chinese cars, and I do feature a lot of those on the channel. The problem with those is parts availability. With something like this, you can walk into any hobby store and you're going to find the bits you need. That is one of the biggest advantages about buying a car like this. And if you're a beginner, you're definitely going to break something. Now, I love two-wheel drive trucks. They're so much fun. Those shocks feel really good. They're absorbing all the heavy impacts. And this is bumpy terrain. I have done a few videos here now. It's very bumpy, but those shocks handle it perfectly. Really, really nice. Look how smooth that is. It's so smooth. And the power delivery of the XL5 is quite nice as well. I've used an XL5 before, and they're okay, they're not too bad. They're probably some of the better ready-to-run electronics that you can buy. Guys, I can really see why people love these. It's just effortless to drive one around, and I can see why they do appeal to beginners. Great, great little truck. So there we go then, guys, that was the Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. So what is it about the Traxxas Slash that makes it so appealing to beginners? Now, I think it's down to its simple design and the fact that it's so easy to use. It's ready to run out the box, making it ideal for a beginner, and all you need to provide is a battery. Now, you don't need to use a 100C2S like I used on this today. You could even get away with using a nickel metal hydride battery, but if I was you, I would go for a LiPo because it will give you a little bit of extra punch. Now, these things are built extremely tough, and just looking at it, you can see they're going to be ultra durable, which again is a great benefit, especially if you're just starting out. Now, these things have been around for a long time, and that is good because there are so many upgrades available. Now, like I said earlier, the transmission can handle a brushless upgrade, so if you get one of these and you get bored of the brushed power system, it's nice knowing you can upgrade to brushless later. And this is really cool because it does give you room to grow with the truck, and as you get used to it and your skills improve, you can make upgrades along the way. But the biggest thing for me is spares availability. You can walk into any hobby shop and you're going to be able to pick up the bits that you need. And this is extremely important because as a beginner, you will crash and you will break the truck. What an amazing truck. There's always something special about a two-wheel drive vehicle anyway. They're so much fun and I absolutely love them. Now, if you're interested in getting one of these and you are in the UK, don't forget, head over to Rochester RC where you'll be able to pick one up. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one. Take care. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, you certainly don't have to go anywhere. Click one of these videos now.